My name is Brittany and I'm a congressional debate coach for 3P. I attended and graduated from Desert Vista High School, which is in Phoenix, Arizona. I was in the 2009 Congressional Debate National Final and the 2010 quarterfinals of public forum debates, so obviously debate is where my heart is at. I still coach for Desert Vista High School now and I'm entering my 4th year, so clearly I like it. Little background information about me. I attend Arizona State and I'm in my senior year, so I'm almost done. After I graduate with a degree in communication and justice studies, I'm going to get my post-baccalaureate for education so I can continue to work with kids. I believe that debate is important because it's the cornerstone to everything. So even though you're told that public speaking is super important, which it is, debate is the premise of everything. So when you write English papers, or even when you have a discussion and you're trying to explain your opinion to someone, debate and reasoning and logic and rationality is at the basis of all of that. So those who have figured that out and appreciate it probably have found themselves on 3P debate, and that's probably why you're watching this video, because you're probably considering me as a coach, which one is a good idea, but let me tell you why. I believe that debate and forensics in general is an art, and just like an art, to preserve it, you need to get better at it. In order to get better at it, you obviously need to practice. One of the biggest things that sets me apart from other coaches is how detailed I am. So I believe in going back, and I will make you stop multiple times until you get it right. Which, yes, sounds tough, but I promise you, if you look at all of the accomplishments from the kids that I've coached on my profile, you'll see that it works out. On top of that, to narrow in why I like congressional debate so much, honestly, it's my heart and soul. It was the one event that I turned to when I was competing, and it's fantastic, primarily because you get to do everything. So you get your public speaking and you get your platform in there because you're speaking in front of multiple other people, usually 20 kids who are in the chamber, and then judges on top of that, and you get your limited prep in there because you're only given the topic so far ahead of time. Obviously you get your debate in there, and I can talk about that another time if you don't believe me, even though the event is called Congressional Debate. And what most people don't realize is that you do get your interp in there because you're role playing. Not everyone who competes in congressional debate is actually a U.S. Senator or is actually a U.S. Congressman. So on top of that, it's also a perfect balance, not only of persuasion to balance out the oratory, and not only refutation, but also argumentation, which is obviously at the premise and the heart of congressional debate. So in general, to wrap up, why I work with 3P debate, and I'm sure you'll find this in everyone's video, is 3P in general cares about the competitors and the students, not just as competitors and as students, but as kids in general. We love to watch you guys grow, not just because we were lucky enough to have coaches who cared about that also to see us through, but it's something that we found that we just can't live without. So that's why me in particular, I spend so much time on the little stuff, because all of that is what gets you a national championship, and achieving that is something that I haven't been able to achieve, but I hope to coach a competitor into doing so. So, last thing is to talk about a memorable experience. I actually believe that I've experienced more as a coach than I have a competitor, because I'm about to round out doing equal time in both. Last year, for 2013, when Nationals was in Birmingham, Alabama, that's where I finaled in 2009, and I had 3 sophomores in the final, which was not only incredible because they're all sophomores and they're returning because 2 of them auto-qualified, but also because it felt like coming full circle. So if that's what any of you wish to do, especially in congressional debate, you should give me a try.